I don't even think I put a fucking title on this one. Welcome back, everybody, to, yeah, sure as hell didn't. That's all right. We'll just change that right there, right now. So, welcome back, everyone, to another adventure in the Cafe Grave. What happened there? Oh, sorry, I froze up. Oh, apparently that'll cause it to freeze up. That's cool. It's good to know. I'm Grave Knives. This is Grave Dank below me, and Grave Scootz down there. It just became New Year for Scoots because, you know, time zones. But yeah, I don't know what next. I'm up next. I got like an hour till my New Year, and then poor Dank, he's still got a couple more hours beyond that, so he's gonna be actually absolutely trashed by the time New Year's gets here, and he's just probably gonna fall over, and we'll see him hanging out in his sink over there, but we'll keep going. Oh, you get some ripskis over there, do you, my friend? You got some ripskis. This is the cafe where we just hang out, we chat, we just do whatever, and it's New Year for, well, Scoots. He's getting to hang out in 2022. Hell, actually, we think about it, fucking Grug, his ass over in Australia, and Dream. They're both over there. They've been hanging out in fucking New Year since, I don't know, what, yesterday? Isn't that, I mean, they're like pretty much a day ahead of us, right? What the future was? Well, now we got Scoots to Nostradamus that shit up for us, brother, because he's in the future. You're in the future, brother. Oh yeah, you're living in the future, way out there, out in 2022, and we're stuck back here in 2021. Oh yeah. I don't get the reference, but I dig it. A sky whale? Sky whale? That's awesome. No, I really don't think he thinks that, but or what? I don't think that's a thought, but maybe. How? I mean, do they all think they can fly then? I mean, I guess technically no. Actually, if our atmosphere was thicker and our bodies were adapted to such, some atmospheres are out there that are almost thick like water. I mean, somewhere out in the universe they're there, but I have no doubt why. No, you actually, what? Yes, the whale is high up and he's flying. So, I get it. It makes sense. Yes, it does. I mean, like I was saying, I don't know. That's it's too deep, Scoots. That's too deep. Is that what's going on in 2022? Because hold on, let me put the brakes on. Baked. Get baked. Be on uncle, comrade. To the grave. That's not what I meant to do, but whatever. So here at Le Cafe Grave, Spartan Killers. How far into that fucker are you? Did you say you completed it? the snipers are fucking kind of a bitch in this one. And then whenever they drop in those fucking red dressed brutes, they just fucking boom, boom, boom. They just, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's something to look forward to. At least at least it's not getting boring. So. Those motherfuckers, because the active camo is so fucking good in this one, dude. The beep, the sensor, fucking. I mean, I was playing it, not yesterday, maybe it was yesterday. I was playing it, and that took me a minute. Like, I was doing fine. Again, I'm just like tearing through the fucking campaign, completing thing after thing. I come across a fucking elite that's invisible with a sword. All of a sudden, I'm like, bam! I'm like, what the fuck? And he's hiding in a garage. That was fun, you know. So, but I already ganked the tank, so I was like, spun it back around, jumped back in, and fucking just had to start launching fucking tank rounds in there until I killed that motherfucker. Huh? Yeah. I have had, I've had, not with my tank. My tank was fine. I've had weapons do shit like that. Like, I drop them and they're like, phew, they fucking disappear. And I'm like, what? I'm like, well, yeah, you know what? I didn't want the rocket launcher anyway, so I'll just go ahead and take this plasma pistol and kick everybody's ass. Yeah, that did it. Well, I don't know how often. There was one I went to a location of, and that's another thing too. I've noticed, like, I guess you don't. It's almost like an ESO thing. You have to go near it to, like, identify it on the map to realize it's there for some things. Not all things, but some things. Because, like, a couple of the armor cores, they didn't show up until I ran by something. I looked back at the map. I'm like, where'd that fucking come from? You know? So that makes me feel like that whole fucking backpack, because I ended up just pretty much going north, started off and took out that area, took it, everything as I was just moving along. And I was like, man, maybe I need to go back. That's code for hookers and cocaine. Oh, no. I get you. This is a family show. Wank. No. Unfortunate. Yeah, what kind of a breakfast place is this supposed to be? I mean, I'm curious. I love breakfast. Breakfast is probably my favorite meal, probably because it's the least often enjoyed for me. Because when I wake up, because my schedule, when I wake up, it's not breakfast time. It's fucking dinner time. So breakfast for me is usually burgers or, whatever. Or if I cook something up, which, yeah, I could fry up eggs, whatever, but... Yeah, I love biscuits and gravy. I'm like, this guy's over here, he's like, what? You got a knife? You got a toothpick. That's cute. No, actually, I like that. I do like that. I like that blade. It looks... I mean, I can't feel it, but I'm saying it looks like it feels good. And I like the guard around the hand. I dig that. The hungry man. Do you have an IHOP? Who has an IHOP? Here's a fun conversation. You have IHOPs out where you live? That's fucking awesome. Huh? You got IHOPs too? Holy shit, did we find something other than fucking McDonald's that's like in every one of our fucking... Really? Because usually they change names or something, or they're not existent in our each other's territories. But holy fuck, that's awesome. I always used to get the breakfast sampler back in the day when I'd go there. I haven't been to it because the nearest IHOP is like almost an hour from me, I'd say about 45 minutes. You're going to need to take a picture is what you're going to need to do. And you're going to have to put it up in 404 Foods. You're damn right. Just so we can see it too, because I'm curious. I want to see this. Is this like a Waffle House? Is this like a Pancake Ranch? What is it? Aw. Look at him. That's much better. Now that one, I like. Actually, you have a pair there. That's actually very. It's adorable. You have matching blades. I haven't had matching blades since I was like. Fucking damn! I think I was like 18 to 20. And let's see. I had the pair for so long, and then stupid me allowed one to leave. I don't know. I've allowed a couple blades to leave, but for good purpose, But nice. Now, if I had all my blades up here right now, I might. Now, this is a Winchester. Basically. This thing is super light. Like, there is no weight to this. It is fucking... I don't know. For the price that I paid for this blade, this is easily one of my favorite. And especially, again, the size, the efficient, but it's so fucking light. That's the biggest thing. That's why I actually can carry this motherfucker on my side and not be like, ugh. People like, doesn't that get heavy? No, not this one. I got fucking knives that are heavy. Fuck that shit. I've done that. Like, maybe every once in a while. Like, if you're going out for a special reason to have them, I can understand that. But, like, beyond that, fuck no. Oh, sweet. Yes, here it is. Oh, yep. So, this is one that actually you said had the black coated versions of them your friend had. This is one. This is a Remington. Again, this is like a $20 knife. Pretty fucking strong. Pretty tolerant. Had it for a long time. Nice. Oh, well, look at you, Crocodile Dundee. Wannabe. That shit's too heavy to wear on your fucking side. Every day? Do you? Really? Seriously? Oh, okay. That sounds about right from how you're talking. Okay. Hey, here we go. Talking about putting a heavy blade on your side. This thing, I thought I had a girl, an ex-girlfriend. An ex-girlfriend gave me this. And it was funny because it was like, it was in her truck. It was in her trunk of her car. And it was her brother's. And she was like, I don't want it. And my brother probably doesn't need it. And actually, yeah, from where she lived and everything, yeah, I don't disagree. He probably, for a reason, he probably didn't need it. She's like, you can have it. And I was like, cool. This motherfucker, there's so much fucking weight in this thing. Like, you don't even have to stab somebody. You can just beat them to death with the fucking handle of this thing. I think there was like there was only at least 3 hookers that something like that. Anyways, this was so no. There's some rust because it fucking sat in her trunk, and I was like, eh. I've never heard of Maxim before, but MAXAM, not the magazine Maxim. What the fuck does that even mean, Scoots? I'm sorry. What the hell does that mean? First million years. Oh, the first new millionaire. Like, oh, he became a millionaire. He was the first one to become a millionaire this year. So that's a statistic we're going to start running on next, huh? How many millionaires we created in a year? That sounds like the dollar's going really well. Anyways, back to something that's fucking decent and real. But no, not. I hate those bastards. What else we got here? We got a whole fucking bundle of blades here. My name ain't Grave Knives for nothing. So, this little beastie, again, another one. Oh, but anyways, what I'll say about this fucker. Found a holster that a sheath that would sit in. Went out one fucking time with this. I think I had this on for about 10, 15 minutes maybe. And I was like, this motherfucker's coming off, man. Cause, no, just the weight of it. Bam, bam, bam. Slapping against my side. I was like, oh, fuck no. And it's my most exotic one. Exotic? What do you mean by exotic? What do you mean like, from a foreign land? Yeah, I was gifted this by the Tibetan fucking monks of Mount Shamala or whatever, and actually no, I found this in a fucking it was no. Did you say a trash heap? Fuck you. No, actually, I used it a lot. Found it in a fishing store, fishing and hunting store. Didn't have a case with it, but full fucking tank for one. But it did its job, and it was light for the time. Considering this was like during an upgrade period, if you will, from like these. That was the original. That was the first one when I turned. Well, it wasn't the first one, but I was 18. This was when I was 18. This was my first one I got when I was 18. That's a Gerber. And that motherfucker is still beast. It's still strong as fuck. It needs sharpened. Are you okay over there? This... What the hell's going on? What? Who's asking you for a beer? What? Somebody's coughing. Scoot's picking his nose. Stop it! Turn the camera away. Got it. I'm joking. He's like, fuck you. I'm doing what I want. Continuing on. Actually, you know what? One of my favorite ones right here is this one. That one has been through a lot. And the fucking crazy thing is how pretty it still sits. Like, I mean, this went on float trips with me. This was always like my close dagger, you know. Motherfucker's still razor sharp. Never fucking, yes, I've used it. Still fucking razor. Ground squirrels. Well, there was this one time I chased down a cheetah and hello, DR. Happy New Year. Hello, sir. Hey, FYI, we are live, and we are live streaming on YouTube right now in Cafe Grave. So this is Gravestone, everybody. Gravestone joins us tonight. This is fucking awesome. How do you do, sir? We're doing great. Having a good old time over here. Just chit-chatting and burning the midnight oil. You know what I mean? Having a little sippy sip, a little smoky smoke, and telling a jokey joke. $38 minutes. 38 minutes. Oh, yeah. We were there with Scoots. Oh, see, I was making that fucking joke, and look, it happened somewhere. That is one of the shittiest things too. It's like, I mean, there's like, you gotta, like, I don't know if I watched an episode of Mythbusters, mind you, but like, granted, there was no information, like they stated, like, there was no other prior information. Figuring out that you can shoot a bullet straight up in the air and the velocity will come back down and it won't hurt you. It won't kill you. It'll hurt. It'll hurt you. Yeah. But if you shoot it at an angle, that motherfucker keeps its trajectory and it can go for miles and fucking kill somebody. So that's what. Yep. But if you, just straight up, it'll go straight up and it'll just fall gently with its own terminal velocity of its weight. So got all sciencey in this fucking cafe over here. Knowledge, people, but no, keep that in mind. That's actually something, if you do that shit, shoot it straight up. Don't angle that shit. Man, you're gonna fucking hurt somebody. And that's not what you're trying to do out there. You're having a good time, and if you feel the urge, God, it's just still a shitty price. Just pop, 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 pop. I'm like, damn, you know how much those rounds cost nowadays? Fuck, calm down. Depends on where you're. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, there's a rock. If there's a rock under the dirt, yeah, it could ricochet back, or you could get fragments that ricochet back. Because I mean, I wouldn't. But I mean, what kind of gun you talking about? I mean, the size of. Okay, so is that size caliber? 9, yeah. Glock 17. Okay, I was thinking 9, wasn't for sure. So, I would not fire a 9mm into the ground at fucking right there. No, there's no fucking way. Because, yeah, either, not just, I mean, if you're by your own housing or something, even, or a structure, you could hit a gas line, for fucking God's sakes, too. You don't know what's buried. I mean, beyond a rock or something, that's not, I mean, granted, you keep your gun down at all times in case you have an accidental discharge. That way, it's not like, boo, oh shit. You keep it down. I mean, but at the same time, you shouldn't be pop, pop, pop. We fire into hillsides when we would go shooting and stuff like that, as opposed to, but we would also stand up high at the top of the hill and fire down into like a little valley area. So that way, it was guaranteed there was no. Or possibly going past. People thought, it was a joke a lot in my shooting videos where they would be like at the end, because I'd be like, don't do this at home. We fucking, I would say train professionals, but no, we exercised excellent safety. There's a couple times that we could have got hurt. Early days, but no, yeah, now, if it was a smaller caliber, though, I actually wouldn't worry too much. Like a 22, no, I wouldn't even give it a sweat. I mean, now, like, if you're right outside in your backyard, I would still sweat about, like, hitting some type of either a sewer line or fucking, power, gas line, power line, something underground where you're going to later on have to have an expert come out and repair that. Take care, Scoots. It was good seeing you, brother. Thank you for joining us for your New Year's. All right, brother. Sounds good. So, but yeah, no. Gun safety is, and that's the only thing. Yeah, I think a lot of people should know their gun safety before they go out there and do that. So, I don't know. And hell, I got that off fucking Mythbusters, for crying out loud. I mean, granted, no, there was I was taught about not doing that to begin with a long time ago. But the Mythbusters was cool because, like, that actually did explain a lot that people just didn't know. I don't know. Like, it was like something that, like, not even the military or anybody had ever thought to fucking check out and do some type of research into for falling rounds. I mean, in the sense of, like, you know, everybody knew, you know, like, angle pop, you know, it does. But, like I said, it was mainly around the shooting it straight up and coming back down. However, when they even went out to the desert and fucking their first try where someone sat out there, had a fucking rigged up fucking gun, you know, like fucking pointing up and everything, and they had a shield over them as they like were like pop, 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 you know, pulling the string to fire the gun. And then they went on the adventure hunt for trying to find the fucking bullets in the desert where they dropped. And well, that was like their first attempt. You know, they didn't think about it, and they were like, "Well, you know, let's go ahead and calculate how high these bullets would be going up." And they basically set it. They want to see where they landed and how deep the penetration into the ground was, and eventually they ended up like putting them in a basket and floating them in a balloon with a fucking RC release. Like, had them up to their terminal velocity height and just went ahead and dropped them. So that way you would still have the same effect of the bullet just going straight up and then coming down. And it was able to be done with, you know, being able to track where they went. And that's when they got a lot of research. They even, I don't know, they did at one point with I think I want to say they used a pig's skull. And, like, I don't know, basically it would hit you in the head and it would fucking suck. Like, it would be like someone beaming you with like a fucking slingshot, or, you know, or something, you know, like from a distance, you know, it's like throw a fucking rock at you real hard. But oh yeah, those are pretty vicious. If you at least, you know, if you misuse them. And they're powered. Some of those can be pretty fucking overpowered too. They get crazy with those airsoft guns nowadays. I mean, I'm sure it's a fun, cool sport and everything, but never done it myself. Oh man, I'm thinking it's probably been about 15 years since I went paintballing. And that's just because I never wanted to invest the money into, because I mean it's, you know, getting guns and, you know, to have the fucking, you can, and I guess there's that. I guess that would be for the more casual paintballer. Now I had friends out here, they were like yearly, they were like, or I would say seasonally, actually not even yearly, it was seasonally. They would fucking be going to like paintball games and stuff. They're like, you need to do this, you need to do that, come on with us. And I'm like, look, hold on a second. Let me look up how much this is going to cost. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, looking at the prices and all the expenses. Maybe you're targeting Walmart. Mine don't. Fuck that. They're like, buy a new tank, motherfucker. I don't care. Oh, you okay? Well, thank you for joining us, Gravestone. It was a pleasure. Happy New Year. Take care, and we'll see you later, brother. It's 11:30. It's 11:30. And there were just 2 graves left. The cafe was slowly getting closed. First Scoots dipped, and then Stone went. And that's how we switched over to 404's gaming. That did not flow out the end. That was fucking terrible. Shit. I was doing so well. We could do some gaming tonight. Run some Halo or something. God, no, I need to play Halo just because of the next achievement, so I need to play at least a match. But it's not urgent by any means. Trust me. But I want to do something else other than just Halo. We've been playing a lot of Halo. But what is there to do? What game is worth a fuck out there anymore? Is there a game worth a fuck? The Alien game? Oh. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not going to be the savior of the gaming world. Nah, the big companies are currently still... They got that stranglehold, and they're currently killing off the gaming industry a little bit by a little more each day. Microtransactions. You want this cool outfit? Let's not have an event for you to earn it. No. Yep. All right, when you are. Fire no. It was nice that Stone showed up. It's nice that we had Scoots. By the way, everybody, I mean, with all fairness, they're the East Coast time boys, so they are definitely, for them, this is super late for them, especially compared to their normal living schedules. So, it was actually a nice treat. However, there's a whole bunch of other graves out there, and I'm calling you out. I mean, where the fuck is everyone in the fucking get to the cafe? No, they probably won't be showing up anytime soon. By any means, they're all off doing their own thingy thing, which is fine. Magic power. Well, you're going to work on a new look for the new year? Is that what you just said? I still have my beard. I don't have that kind of a beard. I think I know where you're going with this. Oh, no. Please continue. You're going to change your look. Are you getting a bow tie? Careful there, Speedo. Yeah, go get a fez and a bow tie. No, I know. I'm looking at your bedroom right now. So, but with that all being said, everybody, this was a nice little hangout in the cafe, about 35 minutes. We were seeing where all the magic happens. Whoa. No. Okay, so everybody, thank you for joining us. If you came and hang out, that was wonderful. This was our little new. Damn, I almost feel like I shouldn't stop, but I should because we'll bounce over to True Grace 404 Gaming. We'll play some of that for a while. So I guess just try to come hang out with us there. I don't know if I have I should have connective channels. If you go look at my channels, if you're really interested, you can go look at my channels and I should have the gaming channel in there available to see. Scroll down maybe all the way. I don't know how it is on a mobile exactly 100%. Oh, you're going to do that. Hey, guess what, everybody? I want you to subscribe and like the video. Please do that. Please, I'm going to go ahead and beg you and jerk you off. And you'll please, look. Oh, God. Come on. Please up. I don't give a fuck. Again, I'm going to operate this channel just as I do any other channel. I don't care if you subscribe or not. If you enjoy what the fuck we do, then hang out and come on back. But if not, that's cool. Everyone has a different taste and style. But I'm not going to sit there and be like, please remember to subscribe because, you've never been on YouTube before. You don't know how this fucking works. Oh, yes. I forgot about the fucking bell. My bad. The only time I think about the bell is usually when I'm turning the fucking bell off on, annoying channels that I unfortunately clicked on that were fucking, corporate produced bullshit where they're just like, we gotta have fucking 12 videos out a day, and I'm like, bing, bang, bang. I'm like, fucking stop. No, I didn't love it. That's why I fucking, and then the repetitive and how you can't get through a single fucking episode where they mention at the beginning, remember to subscribe, and then halfway through they put in a fucking stand-in ad that you can't fucking click out of, and you're like, you motherfucker. And then they're like, remember to subscribe, and then they continue on with their fucking video, and at the end they're like, remember to subscribe and like, and I'll ring the bell, blah blah blah, tickle my taint, blah blah blah. Fuck you. Quit begging. If people like it, they'll fucking like it. If not, then they'll fucking move on. You telling, I don't know, are people that easily led? Because if that's the case, fucking like, subscribe, hit the bell, donate all your fucking money to me. Give it to me instead of Mike Murdoch. That's all. If people are that easily led, come on. I'm accepting. I'm always willing to take charity. Or donations, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just send it to me in cash. So, cool. Anyways, thank you for coming, hanging out. It was a great time. Until next time, everybody, I'm Grave Knives. And that's Grave Dank from the cafe. Grave. From the grave to the grave.